Hello guys, right, so the top 5 Orkney boats for UK sea angling. So here we have the Orkney Pilot House 24. Nice biggish sort of boat, big boat feel it would give. So we've got an LOA of 7.37 metres, a beam of 2.8 metres, draft 0.47, which is quite shallow. It may be a little bit more than that. Displacement of 2,500 kg. Okay, so we've got 2.5 tonne, headroom 1.7, and storage on a marina, dry storage, places like that. So engine size and something like this. So it is a semi-displacement hull. So anything up to about 200 horsepower. So it'd be pretty damn fast. Obviously, if you didn't want one so as expensive as that, you could get a smaller engine and just potter around. It would still probably get on the plane with something like probably like a 120, something like that. So with regards to fuel capacity, so you can have as big a tank as you want in there, inbuilt fuel tank, and I'm looking at one now with a diesel 190 stern drive. It's a Volvo D3 190, and it's got a fuel capacity. It's got some tanks on board of 360 litres, nearly 80 gallons. So that's huge. So it is it's a weekender. It's a pilot house. It's a cruiser, so it holds a lot of fuel, and you can cruise around to different harbours overseas as well if you want to go to France or other ports along the UK. It's certainly a very, very capable boat. It's a fishing boat as well, weekender fishing boat. Lovely looking boat. Orkney, they're built to last. Superb fittings inside there, but they are expensive boats. It's as simple as that. There's no hiding it. They are expensive, but yeah, it's 24 foot. They're not invincible sea weather wise. However, they're pretty sort of robust sort of built, so to speak. Lovely boat to have. So slightly smaller little brother here. It's the Pilot House 20. Lovely boat. You can configure this one with stern drive. You could have shaft drive on it, I believe, but they're generally outboard manufactured. So quite a lot easier swapping over the engines if you needed to re-engine it, this, that and the other. So it's 5.94 metres long, so it's 20 feet. It's a beam of 2.39, so it's quite a beamy old thing. And yeah, I've seen them with sort of 80 horsepower outboards on them. Lovely boats. Like I say, you could have a stern drive with it, anything up to like 100 and 130. So it would. It's a semi-displacement hull. It's not as quick as some of the other boats, but it's obviously designed semi-displacement. Get up on the plane, and away you go, so to speak. So you could have a stern drive up to sort of 130, but generally you're seeing with like an 80 or a 90. If it's got a 60, I'd say it's a bit underpowered. But again, great fittings, fiberglass gel coat, pretty sort of basic inside. But it's a fishing boat. It's a pilot house, so it is a weekender. Obviously not as luxury as the 24, not as big and spacious, but it can do all the things, and also slightly cheaper to have moored in a marina, as it's only 20 foot. So you get a little bit of a save in there. You can have the inbuilt fuel tanks. You can have the plastic ones sitting in there. Depends how you want to go. With an engine, a fairly big engine, I suggest you get an inbuilt one. But plenty of space on the back there for your sea angling. Excuse me, got a bit of a cold. But yeah, plenty of space there. Very beamy boat. And again, they're not cheap. Okay, the Acadian 23, 7 metres long. It's got a beam of 2.5. Minimum draft is 0.9. This one I'm looking at here has got a diesel 150 in it, and we're looking at a cruising speed of 18 knots with a maximum speed of 25 knots. So it's not a slouch. Wheelhouse headroom of 6'2", and all in all, it's a very seaworthy, capable vessel. I think overseas some of the Canadian lifeguard or lifeboat institution have them. So they're a very sort of capable sort of boat, and brilliant for fishing. Plenty of room at the back, and sort of offers a big boat feel. So yeah, you pick them up second hand for like 15, 18k, something like that. Orkney 520, great little fishing boat here, trailer boat. Designed for launching and retrieving by yourself. Most of them have got a 30 on the back. Superbly built, quite expensive for what they are. Good one, pick up for about 10. A not so good one, about 7. Just depends on what sort of engine you got on there. Plenty of space for fishing. It's a good little boat. It's about 17 foot long. It's got a beam of 1.85 metres and it weighs 340 kg. Doesn't sound like a lot, but gel coat finish. It's a planing hull. Sorry, semi-displacement hull. Like I say, most of them have about a 30 on it to get you on the plane, get you doing about 60 knots, something like that. So it says a maximum speed with a 30, 22 knots. So then that's plenty quick enough. So it's just geared up for fishing at the weekends and stuff, and plenty of space on it. And like I say, they're not invincible. It's a bit low at the back, at the stern there. So be mindful that you don't want to be fishing in too big a sea, and if you are, make sure your bow's sort of pointed into the sea there.